Okay, give me a second while I'll share everything out. All right. Make sure everybody who's coming in, please hit the emojis on the side and also share. Please share. I'm going to get started here in about a minute. One second. Hey guys, what's going on? How are you feeling today? Guys, what's going on? I don't know what that was. I gotta turn it off. And welcome. We are doing zodiacs today. I am actually going to go in the order of the zodiac. I typically don't do this, but I decided to do something a little different today. I also kind of took off the entire screen, so don't be alarmed. Do not be alarmed. Just make sure you guys are hitting the emojis on the side. Make sure you like and share. Hi Tammy, how are you doing today? Okay, so we are starting with Aries today. Aries today. Okay, period. Okay. Are you guys ready to get started? Are you ready to get started? Are you ready? My day is beautiful. I can't complain. Today has been a beautiful day. I got my Starbucks. I was kind of upset because I got a sandwich and my sandwich was cold. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, good thing I got a microwave, okay? What if I was at work or something stuck and they gave me a cold sandwich to eat? Starbucks, I don't like that, okay? I don't like that for us. I don't like that for me especially. So if somebody who works at Starbucks is watching this, I need my sandwich hot, okay? It needs to come in hot. All right, so let us, without any further ado, hold on. Oh my god, he's about to knock that over. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm going. This is not the way this was supposed to start. It was supposed to be more aligned. Okay, sorry about that. So, I feel like I gotta start over now. But I'm not gonna start over. You know what? Because it's fuck it. I'm learning, and you guys are learning with me. Okay? Period. That's exactly what's happening. So let's get started with Aries. What is going on with Aries? And also make sure, if you haven't already, to please make sure you check the page and check out the ascension symptoms for each and every sign. I do want you to check this out because it may be, oh nice, it may be, but let's turn that off because that's cute though, but let's turn that off. Let's see what's going on with Aries. Okay, this actually popped out for you, Aries. The Eight of Swords popped out first for the Aries. Also, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, oh, I don't like this for you, Aries. Now, you also have the Hangman here. So, Aries, it makes me feel like you're pretty much stuck in a situation of something that's not truly working out with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This honestly makes me feel like a lot of energy and wasted time went into this situation, or you're feeling like a lot of it was waste of time. But to be completely honest with you, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is just a reflection of where you've been putting a lot of your energy that actually isn't replicating any responses or any good outcomes for you. I don't feel like, even if you go into these situations with really good intentions, it makes me feel like it's still something about this situation that's a bit off. You have the Ten of Brooms here. So the Ten of Brooms is basically letting me know you've been really working hard on this situation. You've been really putting some things aside. I also feel as though a lot of you have not. I'm feeling like a lot of you have not been really able to express yourself and express your emotions, or you've been putting your emotions to the side to make other people feel a little bit more happy and comfortable within the situation. I don't really... Aries, I don't necessarily care for that. I don't really care for that. Let me pull one of these cards. And I'm gonna pull a little bit more tarot cards because I wanted this to be a little bit more in depth for each sign. But let me pull one of these for Aries. You have media, 29. Okay, it says media. You also have synchronicity. So a lot of things are going to be popping out to you more than you can expect. Your brow chakra here. So whatever you're feeling, whatever strong feelings you get from someone, I would honestly pay very, very much attention to them. Truly, because you don't really, the way that you want this to be, it may not really end up to be that way. Okay, I need you to be very, very prepared for that. It may not end up the way that you want it to. And also, because you have the media card in here, it makes me feel like it's some other influences that could make this a little bit rougher, the transition a little rougher. Okay, I'm not really feeling this for you. I'm not really feeling this. I'm not going to lie to you. You have the Three of Brooms in the reverse. So honestly, it's making me feel like you decided to step back or step away from this, or you decided not to proceed forward, because you do have the Chariot in the reverse as well. You do have the Chariot in the reverse. Let's see why we have this Chariot card in the reverse though. Spirit guides. You're being told to slow down for a particular reason, okay? Interpretation. You're not really seeing the situation as it should be. It's more so as you want it to be. And because you keep pushing for it to be something that you want, you're not allowing it to actually be what it is and take it for what it is. This is what's making the transition harder for you to separate from it, okay? Be very mindful about that. You have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. But this Three of Pentacles makes me feel like some of your relationships that were once good are going to change, and the ones that had like no basis at all, these are the ones that's going to start to surprise you, and these people are going to actually be the ones to show up for you wholeheartedly. That's exactly how I feel with this. Now, you also have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's letting me know that when it comes down to like materialistic things, you're still learning to let go and separate yourself from that. You're still learning to let go and separate. I'm also feeling to give you one of these Gaia cards. So we're going to give you one of those to end this off. Make sure you guys are hitting the emojis on the side. Make sure you guys are sharing, please. Now, you have loss, Aries. It says grief, sadness, and resurrection. You have achievement. It says keep focused on your dream. Last card, you have ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. Yeah, and it makes me feel like you may be having some issues in a relationship as well. This could be a partner or like a baby, like your baby mom, baby dad type of situation. It makes me feel something along the lines like that. Like you guys could be going through a small rough spot. You guys aren't fully aligning right now, but it makes me feel like that too will get back on track the way that it should be, okay? And I don't think I need any more cards for Aries. I feel like that's pretty good. So let's move on. Taurus. Taurus, what is going on with the Taurus? What is going on with Taurus? Hi Maria, how you guys doing today? How are you guys feeling? Thank you so much for everybody who's tuning in. Anybody who hit the emojis on the side, who shared, who just liked the video. I appreciate that. Taurus. Let's see what's going on with Taurus. All right, Taurus, you have the 10 of machetes. It feels like you're ending this week with a little bit of turmoil, okay? And also, I feel like you're over processing the situation. You're overthinking it a little bit. I want you to be very mindful about that, Taurus. Be very, very mindful because it feels like you're giving up a little bit of hope. Okay, Taurus, it makes me feel like you are giving up a little bit of hope. You two have the 3 of brooms in the reverse. Now, the 3 of brooms is making me feel like you're deciding not to move forward with something. You're trying to test more so your staying power. That's kind of what I'm getting. But with the 2 of cups in the reverse, I don't feel like you should be doing that. I don't know why, but I'm kind of picking this up as for more of a relationship with you. It feels like this year, Taurus, you haven't been that lucky with love, okay? It doesn't really feel that way, especially because you have the 9 of swords that's popping out right behind it. I don't feel as though you were becoming or feeling very lucky in love. The moon card in the reverse, I do feel as though a lot of the truth is sticking out for you. A lot of the truth is absolutely making sense. And it makes me feel like you're starting to get your mind back in the right place slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. With the 9 of cups, I do feel as though you are prepared for a new partnership. You are prepared for your relationship to start taking things to the next level. Let's see. Let me pull one of these. I'm being compelled to pull one of these cards in the midst of it. So let us see. Let us see. Okay, dreams are coming out for you. So it makes me feel like this is something that you thought of for yourself, a vision that you had for yourself, and you're more so not really ready to let that go. You have confidence here. Confidence, and then the solar plexus chakra. The thing about it is you've been successful in other areas in your life. It just doesn't feel that you're very vocal about your love life, okay? Make sure you're not just settling for anything. Angels, make sure you're not just settling, because it feels like every time you put yourself in a position to settle and just take what's being given to you, it feels like that's when things start to change. That's when it starts to feel a lot of things change on your end. Ace of brooms, like I said, that's when a lot of things start to change for you, Taurus. And I really believe that this is a good change on top of that, especially because you have the 7 of swords in the reverse. So to be honest with you, even if you're not really hitting the jackpot with love right now, I would say take your time and keep going, because it makes me feel like this is about to have a complete change. It makes me also feel that more people are going to come into your life, and these people feel more trustworthy. Also, it feels like your next relationship that's coming up may be the best one yet for you. The 4 of brooms makes me feel like it may be time for you to get engaged. It may be time for you to actually become very happy, very satisfied in your partnership. it feels like really good things are happening for you, Taurus. Maybe not right now, but it feels like in times to come, things are going to work out really, really well for you. I really like that. Okay, you starting off rough, but you ended very, very beautiful, Taurus. We love that. We love everything about that. Now, you have the 9 of Hearts. It says fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Okay? Now, you have Moonlight, travel, romance, and potential. Like I said, your next relationship will be your best relationship. Now, I don't feel like it may form by the end of this year, but it does feel like next year it is absolutely going to flourish, okay? You have the Search. It says feeling lost, confused, and lonely. And this is taken away from you being in the present moment and getting exactly what you want from the said situations. So be very, very clear and be very, very mindful about that, okay? Be very clear and be very mindful. Now, I feel like that was pretty good, Taurus. Let's go on to Gemini. Gemini. All right. Make sure you guys are hitting the emojis on the side. Make sure you're liking and sharing. Absolutely helps me out so much. Appreciate it. All right, Gemini. Let's get started. Okay, Gemini, taking off now. Okay, change the momentum of the reading, baby. You're taking off now. Now, also, with the 5 of Cups in the reverse, it feels like Geminis are becoming very more sure of themselves. Also, Geminis, they're going to be pretty hard to basically put inside of a box, okay? Geminis are ready to move forward. They're ready to expand themselves, and they're really looking at everything from full perspective. So I do feel like if you do have some Gemini friends, if you're a cross watcher, your Gemini friend will basically be able to give you some really, really good insight right now. That's also what I'm actually hearing. Also, Geminis, you're putting yourself on a good road to success. A very good road to success. You have the 2 of Cups here, and you also have the Temperance card here. So it makes me feel like Geminis, like a lot of things in your life is starting to fall into place. Also, it feels like Geminis are a little bit more standoffish than usual, and it feels like they're more so doing this to keep the peace. It doesn't feel like Gemini is very intrigued in a lot of, turmoil, a lot of drama. It doesn't seem like they're really fully engaging with a lot of people either. And it's more so, it's not really personal. It's really about themselves. Geminis are picking themselves up off the ground with the 10 of machetes here. So don't take it personal. Geminis are really just pulling themselves off of the ground. Now we have Spirit guides coming out with Gemini. Like I said, divinely touched. You have trust. Trust your process. Trust the path that you're currently on. Trust where you're trying to go, okay? You absolutely have to trust the path. Interpretation. Allow things to come to you as is. Gemini, allow things to come to you as is. Don't hold any type of expectations. Don't hold any type of judgments, because then you'll find how things flow to you and flow away from you effortlessly, okay? And the things flowing away from you are things that you do not need regardless. So that's okay. Development of your other skills and your other powers. Dreams. Your dreams will become very, very, very vivid, Gemini. Very vivid. And these are going to be really good, vivid dreams, because these are the dreams that's going to really push you in progression. You have the Magician here. So it's basically time for you to create the reality that you want to create in your life. Create the reality that you want to create in your life, Gemini. 4 of Swords in the reverse. This is the first time, the first card that came out, and I'm not liking this because it's not flowing with your momentum. Because it feels like one day you wake up, you're super confident, you're super ready, and then the next day or at night you find yourself overthinking it a lot. You start asking yourself or questioning yourself, are you doing the right thing? Are you making the right moves? Or this is the right place that you should be? Don't take away from all of what you accomplished by a little bit of fear that's really just meaningless, okay? Because this fear that you're displaying right now, it feels very, very meaningless, and it also just doesn't feel real. It feels like an illusion, okay? Don't let it get the best of you. You have attachment. It says letting go, restriction, and fear. Now, you also have Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Ooh, this is really, really cute. Now, you have liberation. Liberation. It says breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay, praise God for that. Breaking free from a negative attachment, because that's the first thing that came that was more so holding you back. You've already started that process, Gemini. Go along with it, okay? Go along with it. Now, Cancer. Hey, my Cancer babies. Hey, my Cancer babies. All right, what is going on with Cancer? What is going on with Cancer? What is going on with Cancer? Cancer. All right. First card that pops out for Cancer is the Five of Machetes. Five of Machetes. You also have the Hermit card in the reverse. Okay, baby. You're fighting with somebody right now, and I don't really think that this fight is very necessary. Okay, I don't feel like this fight is very, very necessary. Cancer, I feel like you're forcing it. Okay, I really, 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 in my heart, I feel like you're forcing it. Don't force it, Cancer. Do not force it. Now, the thing about it is, with this King of Swords card, I don't actually pick this up to be your energy, Cancer. It makes me feel like this is more so the other person. Okay? Now, well, I don't know why I'm kind of seeing like Cancer being in a very small drought. It just seems like they're not being very social. Like a lot of people aren't really checking up on them. And now it feels like somebody actually is checking in on them, but the intentions don't feel genuine. The intentions don't feel genuine. It feels like this person is more so telling you things that you want to hear. Also, it makes me feel like this person is just kind of laying it down on you, baby. This person is laying it down on you. Whether you're a male or a female, this person is giving you the business, okay? That's what it feels like with the Page of Pentacles here. And it also makes me feel like this person is starting to make you feel seen. But it doesn't feel like this person is supposed to be, well, you're supposed to be with this person. It just makes me feel like with the Two of Brooms here, this was supposed to be more so a boost in confidence. So you can kind of walk through the world with your chest out. Now, okay, not literal, like take your bra off like you're in Mardi Gras. But I mean, bring it out, bring yourself out, like open yourself back up to those type of relationships like that type of commitment. And it makes me feel like you gave up on that. Like so I'm not sure if you're recovering from something that was very stressful or very toxic, but it feels like that's what the energy is coming out. I'm not really feeling this person for you. It doesn't feel like this person really understands you. It doesn't feel like this person truly wants to be with you. Also, it feels like this person is playing a lot of games, and more so mental games. So I'll be very, very mindful about that, Cancer, okay? Don't let it get the best of you. Do not let it get the best of you. You also have The Nine of Cups in the reverse. Like, Cancer, have you been feeling like you're missing out or lacking things a little bit? Have you been feeling a little bit like distant from your actual goals and dreams, or just the vision that you have for yourself? Because it feels like that's playing a major part. You have the Tower card here. I'm hearing that, Cancers, you're also being a little hard on yourself because you're not really ready to put yourself back out there on the scene. With the Page of Machetes in the reverse, it makes me feel like you're looking for something to flow to you a little bit more easier, but it doesn't feel like you're putting yourself in a position to actually receive it. This is where it's kind of, I don't want to say it's hypocritical, but this is where a lot of things aren't really aligning, okay? It doesn't really feel like a lot of things are aligning. Now, you have the Eight of Brooms in the reverse. Let's pull one of these cards and see why. What could be some of the biggest factors to that? Okay, let's see. Okay, angels. Okay, baby, the angels are talking through you, Cancer. You also have visual guidance. So it makes me feel like, to be honest with you, you have to see it in real time for you to fully accept it. You also have your channel. You have to see it in real time to fully accept it. Now, the your channel part, I don't know why I'm hearing that you don't listen to your own messages. You're more so going inside the flow, but the flow isn't really building you up. It isn't bringing you up. You have the higher self. So all the times where you feel a little out of a line is because your spirit in your body feels like it's trying to do something else, trying to do a little bit more things additional. It feels like it's trying to change the course. You are just basically in the way of that. I hate to say it like that, but it makes me feel like, Cancer, you are in the way of your own healing. You're in the way of your own healing. Now, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's more so telling you to be a little bit patient. Give yourself a little bit more grace. Also, give yourself a little bit more time for the good things in your life to truly form, with the Ace of Brooms here. Okay? And let go of all these toxic relationships and situations that you're in right now. If it's not working and if it's not flowing for you, baby, let it go. With the Death card, baby, let it completely go. Knight of Pentacles, better things are coming if you allow them, if you believe. Don't think that what you're going through right now is all that you're subjected to, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Don't try to convince yourself of that, because that is absolutely false, okay? That's wrong. It's wrong. You got the Attachment card as well. It says letting go, restriction, and fear. Purification, water, okay? Your energy is coming out of here. The emotions, it says emotional cleansing and rejuvenation, baby. That's exactly what you need. You have Gaia. It says wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. I'm going to give you a bonus card. You have Sacred Journey. It says life cycles, family, and transformation. Okay, baby, the transformation is sticking out the most for me, for you. So, listen, Cancer, it's going to be okay. It's absolutely going to be okay. Just choose yourself first. Put yourself first, Cancer. Always put yourself first. Okay. And to the birthday ho! Happy birthday, Leo! Happy birthday. Okay. A vanilla chai tea latte with oat milk. Maybe 2 pumps of vanilla and a caramel drizzle. Thank you. Now, to my birthday hoes, the one and only Leo. Baby, it is your time. It is your season, okay? Your time. It is your season. Leo. Listen, every day I'm getting better and better and better at the streaming shit. Y'all gotta realize, like, I'm like 2 years old when it comes down to streaming. I've never streamed on a MacBook before or a laptop. So all the graphic shit and everything, this is absolutely brand new, okay? Give me a little credit. Give me a little credit. Thank you. Okay, so Leo. The Knight of Pentacles, baby, is the first card that popped itself out to you. Let us see what we got, baby. The good old Leo energy, baby. The sun. The sun is popping out. And it's basically telling me that you've been looking forward to a lot of possibilities and to a lot of things, okay? You've been opening yourself up for really good things to happen, especially if you're in a relationship. It makes me feel like Leos, their relationship is about to move up another level. So if you're dealing with a Leo, you may expect that relationship, this person to propose to you, or if you're a Leo woman, you can expect your lover to just be drooling all over you, boo, okay? And this may be the year where this shit, you might get that fairy tale proposal and all type of shit like that. And if it's not this year, baby, I really feel it's in the beginning of next year. Now, with the Three of Pentacles, it makes me feel like this relationship you align very, very well with, especially with the Five of Brooms in the reverse. It feels like, to be honest with you, you guys may have had a rough start, a little bit of drama, a little bit of turmoil, trying to get things on the right page. However, I do feel as though things started to flow the way that they should. Page of Cups. I feel as though your partner has become very, very, very vulnerable with you and more open. Okay? More open. Listen, baby, what is today? It might be. Like, I be feeling like Virgo season don't start until like the 20th or the 22nd or so. Usually all the signs start and stop around in the early 20s. I don't feel like it's Virgo season just yet. Yeah, I don't feel like that. But anyway. Okay, I'm glad to see that my YouTube is working. My YouTube comments. Hey, y'all. But yeah, Leo, so the Page of Cups, it feels like you're in a really good relationship right now. You also have the Two of Cups, and what's popping out for you is the Wheel of Fortune. So even if this isn't really a romantic relationship, but more so like a partnership, like a business partnership, it feels like your business is going to move up or take another level. This actually feels like really, really good energy if you're collaborating in general, okay? This is good collaboration energy for Leo. You're very vibrant. Your energy is high. The person that you're working with, their energy is high. You're going to be able to create some great shit with this person. So this is a really good time to do some collaborations, okay? Now, you have multiple numbers, okay? So you may be seeing a lot of angel numbers around this time. You may be seeing a lot of angel numbers around this time. You also have leap of faith, baby. So you just got to move with it. Flow with the change. Flow with the change. Leap of faith. Don't hold yourself back from what you actually want. Ooh, look who's popping up for you. Spirit guides. Okay, spirit guides. You also have repetition. Look, practice makes perfect and consistency is key. And that's what that is telling you. Brow chakras came back out for you. So with the brow chakra, this is more so your third eye. Your visions are going to be very vivid and clear. Everything is going to make sense, and you're going to know that it's the right time to make the moves. You're going to feel this shit within your body. You're going to feel it within your soul. You're going to feel the constant shifting back and forth. Like, this is literally exactly what you needed. This is exactly what you needed. Give you some more cards. Hold on. Six of Pentacles. What you put in is what you're going to receive from this situation, honey. Four of Pentacles. You may be doing things a little bit out of the box, a little bit different now, but go with it, baby. Go with it, because it's really good money that's going to come out of this. This is a really good partnership that's going to come out of this. The focus that's there, the dedication that's there, the determination that's there, that's exactly what you want and need. It's exactly what you wanted and needed. Now let me get you 3 of these cards. All right, you have Winter's End. Ooh, coming out that rough patch. It says regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome, baby. That's all Leos are having right now is positive outcomes, baby. You heard Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim, swim. Okay, period. Don't be like the other guys with the lion and what the fuck you say? If you were lying and if I was lying, you were a tuna. I swim out in the middle of the freaking ocean and eat you. Okay, period. Don't let anybody treat you like that, baby. I love the other guys. Now you have purification. Come on with this good fire energy. The fireman, fire for fireman. Okay, period. Bring in Lil Wayne right now. All that. Bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. Wholeness. Okay, wholeness. You are becoming whole, bitch. You are becoming very much whole. What are you doing? Did you steal that? Oh no, you stole Fred's bone. I thought he was stealing. Sorry. You have tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings, bitch. Okay, so y'all might. Then I bang your tuna girlfriend. Exactly. Look, David be knowing. He know exactly what the fuck I be talking about, okay? Be here. And I bang here. I swim out in the middle of the ocean and I bang your tuna girlfriend. Don't let nobody treat you like that. Don't let them bang your tuna girlfriend if you're a lion. And if you're a fucking tuna, don't let no lion come out in the middle of the ocean and eat you, okay? You better call your motherfucking piranha homies. Call your piranha homies and get it fucking cracking, okay? Don't let them treat you like that, Leo. And then I bang your tuna girlfriend. You know what? I gotta watch that. When I get off live tonight, I am watching the other guys, okay? And we're gonna head for the bushes, although it's nothing but concrete down, okay? I don't want y'all to do that either. Don't be heading for the bushes knowing goddamn well it's only concrete under your feet. You can't fly yet, okay? You can't fly. So you may have to take some L's and take the stairs, okay? That's just a word of thought, you know, from the greats, the other guys' scene script, okay? That's exactly what it is, okay? That's exactly how that goes. Now, Virgos, okay, the true hoes of the zodiac. So not say no, you guys aren't. You guys aren't really hoes. You are wholesome beings. But your time is coming, bitch. Happy it's almost Virgo season, bitch. Okay, because we like that. Like Virgos, you know, Virgos they cool in my book. Okay, I don't mind the Virgos. Okay, I don't mind the Virgos. Not at all. I don't mind them. Virgos, are you being a little antsy in your pantsies? I'm feeling like it's given very much ants in your pants. You also have the King of Cups here. The thing about it is, it makes me feel like your life is kind of falling apart and you're just kind of keeping this facade or this persona on like, nothing's happening. Nothing to see here, bitch. Keep it moving. That's what it's given. This is pretty sweet. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I tried to give y'all a nice new experience on the live. Okay, so yes, now it has a sign here, so y'all ain't gotta ask 105 questions. Like, no, I'm just joking. Ask as many questions as you like. But come on, Virgo. Trying to come into alignment just a little bit. But to be honest with you, Virgo, it makes me feel like even if things are flowing the way that they're supposed to be in your life, you don't feel very satisfied about that. It makes me feel like all you want is more. And you're starting to feel like, okay, this isn't enough. This isn't it. Thank you for giving this to me, but this ain't shit. I need more. I need the better. Okay, it feels like I need better. And because you're not satisfied with a lot of things, Virgo, it also makes me feel like you're driving yourself a little bit harder to home. Okay, you're really, really pushing yourself. You've really been driving yourself. Also, it feels like, especially if you're trying to get somebody's attention, you're more so trying to drop hints to this person than just saying like, hey, yo, I like you, I want you, let's go fuck. It's like, no, not that. Like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative, okay? Because I said y'all was hoes in the beginning, but that's not really what I meant. What I'm saying is, you know what, fuck, we just gonna keep it moving. Take it how you want to take it. I mean, it's either you trying to get to know them for who they are, or you just trying to see what color underwear they got and how that thing move, okay? And it's no in between. It's either one or the other. So don't be trying to act like I'm saying some shit that's all wrong, bitch, because you know, okay? You know. So don't do that. Okay, and the thing about it is, you know, when people be like, you know what, hoe ain't life, that, like, the Virgos is just like, shit, bitch, you crazy, you must not be hoeing right, okay? Like, I'm not saying that hoe is life, but what I am saying is that some of you are actually having a lot of fucking fun, that settling down just doesn't seem very intriguing. I'm not mad about it. Actually, I'm not mad about it. And to be honest with you, don't let anybody judge you for that. Like, explore your sexuality, bitch. Like, you never know, okay? Explore the shit. Explore it. So, I'm not really mad about that. But it does make me feel like it's some people that you know you need to walk away from, and you're necessarily not. You have the Ace of Brooms in the reverse. I wouldn't be so open with a whole bunch of reconciliation this week, to be completely honest with you. A lot of people that you cut out of your life, you don't need to bring them back. You have the Justice card here. You don't need to bring them back. They left for a reason. Stop trying to give people 105 chances, okay? No. Stop giving people all these damn chances. You don't have to do that. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Because it only kind of makes you a little miserable. Especially because the people that you keep bringing in your life, it just seems like they always want something. They're always lacking something. They're always mad. They're always sad. It doesn't seem like something fully aligns with these individuals. Please stop bringing them back into your space. All they do is just make you feel more uncomfortable in your space when that was never your feeling in to begin with, okay? That was never your feeling to begin with. That's the problem. You have trust, okay? It's more like trust issues. Not for all of you, but I am feeling very much trust issues with certain things. Now you have pets here. I don't know why it makes me feel like if you do have an animal or something, you should interact with your animal more. I'm not sure why I'm feeling like that, but it feels like your animals may be also, I would just say pay attention to them, because for some reason it just makes me feel like your animals are sensing or seeing something very, very spiritual happen in your space, okay? And it makes me feel like these are indicators. Like, seeing how they act or react to certain things will let you know what energy in your house needs to be changed. But I'm also feeling like it's something else with it. Like, I don't know if you guys are having dreams about your pets. Like, look, I understand how kind of weird this sounds. And don't get me wrong, I feel a little weird saying this shit out the way that I am. But it really makes me feel like some of you guys are having dreams about your pets. And I don't know if your pets are actually talking in your dreams, or if they're trying to guide you to something or show you something that you really need to see. But I feel like, again, pay attention to that. Pay attention to your animals. Pay attention to where they go. Like, especially if you walk them, let them lead you for once. Because I feel like they're going to put you in a certain atmosphere that you need to be in, especially if you're really, really outdoors with your animal. I don't know why I keep feeling that. But it, like I said, and this is why I said to your dogs or something, or your cats or something, talk in the dreams, throat chakra, something needs to be said. Something needs to be, like, explain or just seen vividly to you, and I don't feel like you're paying attention to it. Navel chakra, you may also be feeling like some instinctive like sexual energies. Yeah, it feels like the instinctual sexual energies may be rising up as well. So you may feel like a little bit more, you know, like I don't really like to say that, but I guess aroused. Well, that wasn't the word that I was thinking. It's like the horny word. I don't know why I don't like that word. It just sounds like ill. It sounds very disgusting. But yeah, it feels like you're going to be very much really aroused, especially if you're a guy. It feels like you're going to be very easily aroused by certain things. You're just going to feel like you got to just get one off your chest, baby. And okay, go Popeye on that shit. If you don't feel like being all loosey goosey, okay, baby, get your can of spinach and go Popeye. You know what's funny? Actually, my homie, the homie, this guy literally sent me a video today of like The Rock busting out his cast and shit. And yeah, that's exactly what I see for y'all, baby. Bust out the cast. Now, when I edit this, if I don't know if I can really copyright the clip and put it on my thing, but if I can, I'm going to show y'all on a playback because it's actually kind of funny. This nigga was like, daddy's got to go to work. And then the cast like busts open and shit. It was like, please. But anyway, that's just how I feel, baby. You gotta get it by any means necessary. Get that shit out by any means necessary. Just get it off your chest one good time, okay? It ain't gonna hurt nobody. It ain't gonna do nothing. Look, even if you, like, I don't know why, but I just kind of feel Virgos being the people who, like, go watch porn and shit, and then after they finish watching porn, they just be like, oh, you disgusting bitches. It's like, that's just what I'm getting from Virgo. I don't know why, but that's just kind of what I'm picking up. So, listen. Virgos, do what it do. Okay, lay that thing down if you need to. Lay the thing down if you need to. But look, Lover's card. Let me see this. Pick up. No, this ain't come back up. Sorry, hold on, because I put it on the top. I'll shuffle. Cause I'm feeling like I gotta give you another card. One. Same cards are popping out. Yeah, so you got, this is the only one that didn't pop out, the Seven of Pentacles, but the Three of Brooms and the Page of Machetes came back out. So I don't feel like this person is really easy to talk to. This person doesn't really try to work with you. You may work out better just kind of moving away from this situation and just really doing your own thing, Virgo. I would really suggest you to go do your own thing right now. Because, like, the more you stick in this situation, it feels like the more irritated you're going to become with this person because of just who they are, how they're rocking. You ain't really feeling it, so don't pretend like you actually have to stay there and figure some shit out, okay, Virgo? Get your roll on, okay? Virgo, please get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on. What? Okay, period. Virgos may have to leave y'all asses where y'all stand, okay? The Virgos may have to leave you. So if you cross-watching about a Virgo, they're getting sick of your shit, bitch, okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, Virgo, you have apprehension. It says, moving out into the world, doubt and fear. Okay, moving out into the world. You have intuitive communication, silent whispers of the heart. You know what you really want, so just go for it. You know exactly what you want. Don't be afraid to speak on that shit. The throat chakra came out for you. Speak on that shit. You also have the message. It says positive news, positive outcome. Positive news and positive outcomes. You have Sacred Earth Mother. It says a message of love, okay? A message of love. So Virgo, baby, right now, you just may need to love yourself, make the best of this moment, and then move forward. When you find somebody that's actually compelling enough for you to put your mind, your body, and your spirit into it. Not fully, okay? Not fully, because you got to keep that for most of that for yourself. But I'm just saying, like, you'll know when it's aligned, when you can be vulnerable in all levels with your partner. May not be it yet. And that's okay. All right, Libra. Like my dog's about to try to break my desk apart trying to eat this damn bone. Okay, Libra. What's up, y'all? What's up, my Libras? Libra. Libra. Libra, what's going on? Okay, Libra. The Lovers is the first thing to pop out, Libra. Your relationship, baby. The relationship. You also have the Strength card. So it feels like your relationships are honestly aligning a little bit more. It feels like your relationships are also coming together. Coming together. It feels like a lot of the stress or a lot of the factors that was keeping it very much apart, it feels like a lot of that subsided within a relationship, and it feels like a lot of healing came out. For some reason, I'm picking this up more so for a lot of your friendships, people that you probably been detached with for a long time, but this also could be a relationship like a lover. Okay, it also could be that. Three of Pentacles, it feels like you and these people are aligning a little bit more. It makes me feel like you guys are more so on the same page, or you're getting to the same page. Now, be mindful, the Three of Pentacles, it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's super duper close to you. This can also be people who you are more so associates with, and now you're starting to grow true friendships. This could be co-workers who are expanding out to be more than just your co-worker. These can be situations like that. So it's not just and only subjected to love, okay? It's not just love. Now, you have the Seven of Brooms in the reverse. It feels like you're being very, very open with this person. The only thing that I don't like is that it makes me feel like you have no boundaries. You have no set boundaries with this individual. And I don't necessarily like that. It makes me feel like with the 10 of Machetes, which is the 10 of Swords, I feel as though you've been doing a little bit more within this friendship. You've been reaching out a lot. You feel deeply connected, so you're putting yourself on the line. And I'm not really saying that this person don't really feel the same way, but it feels as though they could have some like tendencies to be a user. And it makes me feel like you're not truly protecting yourself. And it makes me feel like some of you may have this energy whereas though you're coming off as a people pleaser and giving people the wrong idea of your true intentions for these said relationships. So I want you to be mindful about what energy you're actually giving off when you're pursuing new relationships, okay? Especially if these are like brand new. Set some ground rules, set some boundaries. Trust yourself and trust what you know. Trust your inner knowing always. Always trust your inner knowing. Wild animals. Basically, what this is telling you, that things in this time may be very, very unpredictable, especially people. Now, also with the wild animals, you may find a lot of spirit guides popping up to you. This could be in the form of like birds. I'm also seeing some people kind of see or come across a lot of caterpillars. So that might be something for you. Also, seeing something else. What is this? It doesn't really look like a dog, but it has like some type of dog features, like maybe like a fox or something, or like some type of like coyote or something. I don't know where you live at, okay? But the thing about it is, if you have a certain animal that kind of keeps popping up and it doesn't necessarily particularly fuck with you, you just happen to see it every single time. Like for instance, every time I go outside, no matter where I'm going, I always happen to see a butterfly. I always see a butterfly. Whether it's a white butterfly, a yellow butterfly, a black butterfly, a blue butterfly, I always see a butterfly. So that could be something for you. Every time you drive, you may see a deer, you may see a fox, you may see a coyote, you may see a particular type of bird. Make sure you're researching what those birds mean, because usually they have about like 4 to 5, maybe 6 meanings, but one meaning is going to stick out to you the most and make sense of your journey and where you are now. So be mindful about that, Libra. Be very, very mindful. You have feelings and sensations. So like I said, a lot of things are going to stick out to you. Allow it to more so flow. You have solar plexus chakra. Okay, so you may have a boost in creativity. And like I said, The guides are going to come out to you. So it's either going to be an animal like constantly showing up on your porch, on your door, or it's going to be angel numbers. Okay? Or it's going to be angel numbers. So be mindful about that. Pay attention to everything that's happening around you, because everything more so will be a sign right now. You have the Knight of Machetes in the reverse, so be sure to just slow down a little bit and make sense of your feelings. Don't go, sometimes like, the scariest part about it is I don't want a lot of you to go with your first initial feeling, because a lot of you are operating out of survival mode. So that first move that you're going to make is only going to solidify you staying in this cycle. So think about what you're doing. Try to see things from all aspects. Try to like get the full spectrum of the situation before you make it a definitive move, okay? Also, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, like I said, don't make it a definitive move until you think about it, because it makes me feel like within these situations, an escape route will present itself to you to get you completely out of this cycle. You need to take it. Even if it feels like it's too hard, it's too challenging, you need to take it, because that's what you're preparing for. You're preparing for what's next. If you're really looking for what's next, stop doing things that's really giving you the exact same. You don't want the same. You want new. Okay, so go after the new. Now, with the Seven of Cups here, you're very distracted by the limelight, the glitter, okay? Get out of that. Get out of that. See things literally for what they are. Don't let the materialistics or the money or anything kind of blind you. Even if you think somebody has a certain type of success or whatever the case is, once you get to know them, you're going to see though, okay, this bitch is bluffing, okay? I feel that a lot. A lot of people are not going to meet your expectations, and you're going to feel disappointed by some people because they're not really being honest with you about who they are, how they feel. They're not very vulnerable. Okay, they're not very vulnerable. So you may be being vulnerable, but it doesn't necessarily mean they are, okay? Now, let's give Libra it says a jewel within a teardrop. It says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And this is more so about self-reconnection. This doesn't really have to do with anything else outside of this. This is more so getting yourself back into alignment. Now, you have Ocean of Eternal Love. It says healing, creativity, and fertility. Ocean of Love. Let them emotions out, baby. Let them emotions out. You have Evolution. It says earth changes, climate change, and transformation. Okay, Libra, it's working itself out. It is working itself out in due time. It's working itself out in due time. Now, you already know. You already know what time it is. Scorpio! Scorpio! Okay, y'all know what time it is. Baby, me. Okay, baby, like, Scorpios are so underrated. Like, I don't even understand why y'all just be trying to play with us so much. Stop, y'all. Why would you do that? Don't. What DJ Khaled say? We the best? Okay. As long as y'all know. Like, you don't gotta agree, but as long as you know. Okay? And listen, don't debate me. Debate with God about it. That's all I gotta say. Don't debate me. Debate with God about it. You know, debate with somebody else, but that's just what it is. It's always Scorpios, okay? Always Scorpios. I just had to get that out there. But anyway, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on with us. Scorpio. Yo. Okay, just like Tyrese did. Now, okay, Scorpios are not really on the bullshit and they're not taking the bullshit right now. To be completely honest with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Scorpios is like, what you trying to say? Nope, that don't make sense. Yeah, you gotta come back stronger than that. You gotta come back better than that. That ain't it, bitch. No, 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 no. Scorpios are absolutely saying no because they know their worth right now. Scorpios are ready to get exactly everything that they've been going after. So if I was you, I would just stay out the fucking way. Because the thing about it is, a Scorpio is absolutely, baby, it's feeling like the fight to the death, okay? And to be honest with you, Scorpio, you have to do that. This is more so the time for you to stand your ground. Stop being so easily swayed by certain things and certain people. Because the thing about it is, Scorpios get like a bad reputation for, you know, being this type of person. But the thing about it is, Scorpios keep boundaries, okay? We love boundaries. And the times when Scorpios don't have boundaries is more so when they're in the lowest part of themselves, okay? I'm just letting you know that right now. But if we know something and we know it, we're going to really go hard as fuck for it. Just like if we love you, we're going to go hard as fuck for you. Thing about it, you never have to question our loyalty. You don't really have to question our intentions because a lot of things are usually pretty known, okay? Pretty known. It feels like Scorpios also, it feels like you're more so moving away from people. It feels like you're doing your own thing. You may feel less inclined to talk to people. You may feel less social. You don't really want to be outside, do too much. It just makes me feel like you're slowly but surely backing away from the norms, okay? It feels like you're trying to find a new way to go about things, but with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it makes me feel like you're getting into a better space within yourself, especially because you have the Chariot card here. It makes me feel like a lot of progression is actually happening along with this Death card. So you're going through, honestly, you're going through your own personal rebirth within the situation. Let me pull some of these cards. Feels like Scorpio is absolutely going through a rebirth. Mother Nature. Scorpio, get outside more, okay? Get outside more. Feelings and sensations. A lot of your feelings that you're kind of going through, especially right now, you're feeling like you're having a hard time coping with certain things, is because you're stuck in your house. You're stuck in your four walls. You're not opening your windows. You're not letting the energy flow through. You're becoming overwhelmed. And the thing about it is, Scorpio, stop expecting people to move how you're moving. Move the way it benefits everyone in the situation. Even if that's you just, you know what, fuck this, I need to separate, I need to walk away, we can't be cool no more, that's fine. But don't sit in a situation where you're kind of forcing yourself to play the 50 or have some type of facade because you're trying to figure out the intentions exactly, okay? If you feel it, 9 times out of 10 is more than likely true. 9 times out of 10 is more than likely true. So go with your gut, okay? Absolutely go with your gut. You have a leap of faith. Now, the going with your gut is going to be very, very prominent in business decisions. Crown chakra, business decisions. You may not really understand or know what you know, but trust and believe you do know things. You have dreams popping out for you as well. And I'm going to give you a bonus card because we're Scorpios. Angels. The dreams and the angels. Honestly, I'm hearing that Scorpios are having a hard time remembering their dreams, and it makes me feel like you're doing that because you're very, very exhausted. You have very bad sleeping patterns, okay? You have very bad sleeping patterns. So it makes me feel like a lot of key information you're not holding on to in your dreams, especially because if you're not journaling, it's harder for you to remember if you get distracted when you first wake up. It's very, very hard about that. But the thing about it is, even when you dream it, it feels like you keep coming into the same signs while you're awake. So it just feels like you go through it through your dreams, you subconsciously know exactly what it is, and then once it happens in actual real life, then you know what the proper way to move in that situation would be. The only thing is, you have to stop reacting impulsively to certain situations, okay? You let your emotions control the scene too many times. Too many times. Too many times. And the reason that you're doing that, you're allowing things to build up more than it actually needs to, Scorpio. So be very careful about that. Don't let things just build up. Don't let it just build up. Now, don't let it build up and don't overthink it. You have the 9 of machetes in the reverse. So it makes me feel like an improvement is going to change out of the situation with the 5 of pentacles. It makes me feel like your community is more so coming back. Now, you, Scorpio, you may have to solicit some apologies to some people. You may have to do that. You may have to be the one to reach out. You may also have to be the one to be like, you know what? That wasn't really the best of me. I was a little wrong. And, I do apologize. And my thing is, don't apologize with the expectation that they're going to accept your apology. Apologize because it's truly how you feel. And then whatever the outcome is, detach yourself from the outcome. If we decide to be friends again after this, cool. And if we decide to just remain separate, cool. Don't let it really stop you or deter you from what you actually should do or you feel as though you should do. Okay? Queen of Brooms. This is literally your time to do it. I don't really think that you're going to get a bad outcome with the situation. But if you don't really go for it and you don't kind of give into that, you could miss that window. You could miss that window with the Queen of Machetes. You absolutely could miss that window if you keep procrastinating. So be careful about that. And if it's some things that you feel, I do feel like you need to learn to communicate those things effectively and properly, okay? Because it's not really wrong in about how you're feeling. It's more so wrong in how you're approaching the situation or allowing yourself to respond from the situations. That's the only thing I don't like, okay? So be careful with that, Scorpio. Dropping calls over here. I'm dropping. Okay, period. Exactly. You block your blessings when you match low vibrational energies. Love that. Okay. First card that came out for Scorpios is Evolution. Okay, we love the evolution. You have the message, positive news, positive outcomes. It says loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. But we have the healing card as a bonus card. It says reconnecting with your true nature. Your true nature, not what somebody else thinks it should be, but your actual true nature. You allowing yourself to be exactly who you are, regardless of what the outcome or how people will perceive you to be. Love that. That's beautiful. Okay, they're very beautiful. Okay, I see the captions are working really, really good. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You have these 7 of machetes in the reverse. Okay, baby? You just cutting things out of your life. Now, you also have the 7 of brooms here. You have 2 7s basically in the reverse. It really makes me feel like you're really in this wave of, you know what, fuck it. Like, you done threw your hands up within the situation. You done washed your hands. You're completely walking away and detaching yourself from the situation in general. Not necessarily the outcome. It makes me feel like you're doing this because you're pretty overwhelmed. Now, with the King of Cups in the reverse, it makes me feel like, honestly, you're wearing your heart on your sleeve and you are being very hard on yourself with the Judgment card in the reverse. You are being very, very, very hard on yourself. Sagittarius, were you recently in a position where you had to ask people or you just felt like you needed help and then nobody was really showing up for you? With the 4 of Pentacles here, it makes me feel like honestly, you feel like you're on your last leg and you're starting to become in a panic mode, like, oh my god, what am I going to do? What's next? Where should I go? How should I do this? How should I feel? It makes me feel like you're semi in a panic mode like this, okay? And I don't like that for you. I really don't like that for you. Now here, you do have the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like things are about to really change for you, especially if this was more so about one specific person you were kind of just like currently falling out with. It makes me feel like this actually was a blessing in disguise with the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. Also, with the Page of Machetes, it's more so for you to put yourself back out there, learn something, especially if this is about a job. If you're more so right now kind of struggling, or you're in between like career paths or what to actually do, it makes me feel like what really is going to make you happy is really following where you want to go. Following where you want to go. And because it makes me feel like the way that you're going to make money feels a little unorthodox. It feels very it makes me feel like this isn't really something that somebody is doing yet or really making a killing off of. It makes me feel like you have to really be a pioneer in a specific area. Especially if you do something around teaching. I don't know why I'm kind of getting that. I don't know why I kind of see like a teacher type of setting. So I don't know if you're constantly online and you're trying to give people tips and tricks to certain things, whether it be about credit or schooling or whatever the case may be. I don't know if you're trying to like do like life coaching or therapy or something like that, but it makes me feel like something in that area, people are going to start gravitating to you the most with the Page of Pentacles. And it also feels like this is going to be a really good new opportunity. It doesn't feel very old, but it feels like something that you're already comfortable with doing. You just actually haven't put yourself out there to fully do it. That's the only thing. Okay? It's really the only thing. Now, I feel like you may be overindulging with certain people in certain relationships. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but I feel a lot of overindulgence. And it makes me feel like somebody that you may have a partnership with, whether it's work or it's like a love relationship. I don't feel like they're being very honest with you either, Sagittarius. And it feels like you're kind of, you know that as well with your channel card. It feels very much like you know that. But it makes me feel like you're still trying to get the exact details on what it actually is. It feels like you're looking for more clarity when you already know. Like you're not really trusting your inner knowing. It don't feel like that at all. Especially because trust came out for you in the reverse. It doesn't feel that way. Trust in the reverse, and then you also have resistance. Yeah, so you're trying to do the same thing over and over and over and thinking that you're going to get a new outcome. It doesn't, yeah, I don't feel like you're going to really get a new outcome. It just feels like you're keeping yourself in that loop. Feels like you're keeping yourself in that loop. You have the 8 of Machetes here. And the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. I would ask you to really focus more on yourself. Build yourself up. Build up your self-confidence. And honestly, stop trying to make a point of when nobody's really trying to listen to that point. I feel like you're wasting too much time trying to get people on the same page as you. You're not really able to move because you're trying to figure out who you can wait for and bring along with you. But that's not really benefiting or doing anything positive for you in your life. So Sagittarius, be careful with that. Be careful with that. 3 of Brooms. You may need to kind of just take the high road right now and just move forward. This doesn't feel like a really good situation for you to be in. I'm not going to lie to you. And it makes me feel like if you are in a relationship, neither you or your partner is truly taking any accountability in a relationship, and that's kind of what's aiding in it being more toxic. Yeah. Let me get you these cards. Okay. You have a jewel within a teardrop. It says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. You also have goddess of creation. It says transformation, creativity, wholeness. You have attachment. Everybody has this attachment card. It says letting go, restriction, and fear. Everybody is struggling. You have enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. Okay? Excitement in the brand new, excitement in the unknown. Do not be afraid of what you feel like you don't know. Be willing to take on this new opportunity. Be willing to take on this new opportunity. Now, let's go to the Capricorns. Okay, so side note, do you guys feel like it's easier to follow with the signs now that I have them kind of pinned like right there? Do you feel like it's easier to kind of flow in the reading with that, or what? Let me know. Today has been a day, y'all, for sure, trying to have a better night. You will have a better night if you claim it. You'll have a better night. Now, Capricorn, the first card that you have out is the Page of Machetes. Page of Machetes. Okay, I love this. Capricorn, you are in a very much childlike energy, okay? And that childlike energy is really the reason why a lot of doors are opening up for you. It really makes me feel like this is why the doors are opening up the way that they are. Now, I do feel like in some ways with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, you may be feeling a little bit gullible with certain thing, and I feel like that's where the innocence is coming from. It makes me feel like you're starting something very much brand new, okay? Now, within you starting this brand new thing, it feels like somebody came up like, hey, I know exactly what you're doing. I can help you out. And then you're like, oh my God, yes, help me out. But it makes me feel like the advice that they're soliciting to you is not really good advice. It also makes me feel like they don't really want you to get ahead of where they were. So some of the real tips they're not giving to you, and it's only because they see your actual potential. If they thought that you were a procrastinator or you wasn't doing it right, they would never solicit this advice to you at all. But because they know that you're not, like, they know that you have the potential, they're trying to give you a little bit without giving you really anything. They're kind of telling you things that you already kind of figured out or you already know, and it makes me feel like they're trying to watch you like a hawk, okay? Honestly makes me feel like they're trying to watch you like a hawk. And it makes me feel like if this person around you is trying to solicit like other things for you to do, trying to push you to make certain moves and make certain investments that you're not really sure about or you don't feel like you're there with, I would honestly use discernment and I would kind of pull back. I'm not going to lie to you. I would use discernment and I would pull back. This Knight of Machetes energy, it doesn't feel like you. But anytime this Knight comes in, the outcome is usually not that great. Okay? Every time this Knight comes in, they basically ruin it. They ruin the momentum. Yeah, I don't like this. They're kind of taking away from your momentum. I don't truly think this is a good partnership for you, Capricorn. I don't. Like they want to steal your shine or something. They like, oh, not this bitch. She ain't about to one up me. I feel like you need to just more so do it slow and steady wins the race. I feel like you need to take it day by day, you know, research the things that you have to do when the things come up with it, or fully prepare yourself, find other sources. It should be more so you reaching out and not people trying to give to you. And the reason why I'm saying that, because the people who are trying to give to you, it feels like they want like one of two things. They either want to change your course of direction, and it also makes me feel like they're trying to be on the wave that you're on already. That's why I'm not really feeling it. It makes me feel like they're really just trying to steal your wave, steal your shine. I mean, I ain't feeling it. I think you can figure this out more so on your own, okay? You can figure this out on your own. The King of Brooms is more so you. Like I said, not only do you have potential, but you have everything that you need to really make it grow. What you're lacking right now is the confidence and the consistency. That's basically what it is. With the Four of Pentacles, it makes me feel like you're already open to receive it. You're just not really in the right place to receive it yet. And it's more so because of how you're thinking or what you feel as though you need to do. With the Knight of Cups. But it makes me feel like you're 100% fully in this. You're 100% ready. I like this energy. I like this energy because this is exactly what you've been preparing for with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is exactly what you've been preparing for. Now, let's get one of these. I'll go back and pull some more tarot for you. Let's see. Let's clarify this. Repetition. Like I said, consistency is key. Consistency is key. Wild animals. Okay? Wild animals. It makes me feel like you need to go about it like with a more open, a more free mind. It makes me also feel like you need to kind of shift around, do a couple things, do some things a little differently. Okay? Shift this around. Visual guidance. For some reason, I'm just feeling like numbers are going to stick out to you the most from beyond. Numbers and messages are going to stick out to you. For some reason, I keep seeing the number 5. Also, confidence, like I said, is what you needed at first. Confidence and consistency with the repetition card. Confidence and consistency. That's what you more so needed. That free nature, that free feeling, okay? That inner knowing, that inner vision. Because more so, keep following the vision. You know exactly what you want. Make it happen. You have blessings to do so. With the From Beyond card, you have more blessings than you imagine to actually get it done. Do it. You can do it. Okay, period. You can do it. What the fuck? Whole thing. What in the world? That is disheartening. I can't believe that happened. Like, what the fuck? We're just gonna keep going with it. Anyway, Capricorn. Don't fight with it. Don't fight against it. Just don't even do it to yourself, okay? Don't even do it to yourself, because to be honest with you, Capricorn, it's truly not worth it. Not worth it at all. It's not worth it at all. It's not worth basically lowering yourself for this. Okay? Now, also feels like things are getting more back to where they need to be. They're getting more back into alignment. This is exactly what you need. This is exactly what you need to do. Now, like I said, Ten of Pentacles. Now, once you really get the confidence that you really need for and within the situation, you will absolutely get the outcome that you need. There's the 10. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles. So you know this is the money card. The 10 of Pentacles is the bag, honey. This is what you're working for. You're working towards the bag, the fulfillment, the happiness. This is what that is. This is exactly what that is. Now, let me, honey, no, it didn't do that. I accidentally did it. I tried to, because I felt like it was lagging a little bit, and it was probably because I added another screen, and I tried to delete that screen specifically, bitch, and it deleted the one that I was on. Like, why would you do that while I'm live? Like, what? So now I gotta get off live and redo it. But I'm just gonna finish this and just go along with it, and then it's only gonna take me a couple minutes because now I actually know how to do it. Yeah, I did that. Silly me. But let's bring that at the bottom or at the top. You have a hidden gift, Capricorn. It says sadness, an ending, a new beginning. You also have enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. And you have the search. It says feeling lost, confused, and lonely. Lost, confused, and lonely. Give you one more. Purification, fire. It says bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. Okay, look, some shit just gotta, it may have to just go up in flames, and that's absolutely okay. All right, absolutely okay. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Get this back. Alright, go like back. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, so we are back. Now, Aquarius. So sorry about that small delay. So sorry about the small delay. I'm working on a way where I can possibly let you guys see the cards too, instead of like holding them up like as I shuffle and then pull them out. I kind of want to work on that, trying to make that happen, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, we're gonna go with it. Now, Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the 7 of Brooms in the reverse. Why am I hearing like a lack of boundaries and also a lack of vision? Come on now, Aquarius, what's this? I'm also hearing a lot of things aren't what they seem. You have the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. It honestly feels like somebody just really caught you at one of the roughest times in your life. Like somebody caught you when you just really wasn't doing or feeling your best, And it also makes me feel like somebody just kind of came in while you're already in this very low place and then just try to stomp you out even more. Like, definitely trying to kick you while you're down, okay? And it really is given they're trying to kick you while you're down. You have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It makes me feel like recently you've either fell short or something, or you feel like you wholeheartedly failed something, and you're being very, very, very rough with yourself. You're being very, very rough with yourself. With the Queen of Cups here, it makes me feel like because you took on this situation, you received a very bad outcome. You just lost trust in a lot of things, especially yourself. Because you're just like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Why would I ever do that? How could I? How? It feels like that's very consistently being said. Very, very consistently being said. I don't know why. Now, you have the Star here. So it's making me feel like your wants and your desires, you're not really seizing that opportunity, okay? Carpe diem, bitch. The carpe, the diem. Carpe diem. See, like, but anyway, seize that opportunity. You're not seizing the opportunity. Now, you do have the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles followed by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles is basically saying when things start to open up and loosen up and you start to see the momentum change a little bit, this is where you actually have to go hard to fully integrate yourself with that change. Integrate yourself with that change. I can't be more serious than what I am being right now, Aquarius. You need to integrate yourself with that change, because by not doing so, you're making yourself feel as though you're optionless, okay? And that's, once you feel optionless, you start to feel hopeless. And it honestly makes me feel like you're getting there. Now, you aren't there yet, because you're starting to see that new door kind of creeping open, and then the light shining from underneath the door. You're starting to see that. You're starting to see that. Everybody has the pets card coming out. Pets, okay? Maybe you need like a dog, okay? A dog or a cat, a social animal. Shit, go outside and adopt you a caterpillar. Watch their motherfucker grow and sprout and shit like that, and feel very accomplished if that's exactly what you need to do. But you have inner screen. So it makes me feel like you're holding on to a lot of the situations that you already been through, because it's making you feel like those situations are what actually made you. Detaching from those situations is more so like detaching from your own true nature. This is not true. Get that out of your mind. Your higher self, allow your higher self to come in and make sense of some things that don't really make sense yet. Ask questions, probe, meditate. Throat chakra. You have to speak some things out. Get some things off of your chest. You have angels here. So it makes me feel like the angels in the justification is making me feel like they're trying to give you a smoother transition if you would just pay attention to what's in front of you. Pay attention to the signs, Aquarius. You have to pay attention to the signs. You're being oblivious. You're acting very oblivious. You have these Seven of Pentacles, okay? Get back on your horse and keep going, okay? This is not the end all be all. This is not all that you're subjected to. This is not all that it's going to be. What you want, what you can receive is so much more than you're allowing yourself to see right now. Do not limit yourself. I can't be any more clear about that. Don't limit yourself. Go through the healing. Forgive people. Most of all, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. If you feel like you made mistakes, if you feel like you known better, or you should have did better, okay, give yourself that grace to do that now moving forward. Don't dwell so much about what happened that's not really doing anything right now. Crying about your past is not going to change your future, but kind of taking in what you learned from your past and then moving different is what changes your future. You also have the Ace of Cups. I'm hearing this is more so a new relationship, some new experiences. Go along with it. Have fun right now. Have fun right now. Have fun. Wheel of Fortune. You never know who you're going to meet, what situation's going to pop out, what experiences that you're going to have, but it feels like they're going to really be life-changing. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, so go along with it. And like I said, this may be a new person. This doesn't feel like somebody you already know. So put yourself out there. Go meet some new people. Go have fun. You know what I'm saying? Just get outside. Everybody go outside. Go outside today. Go outside today. You have the geisha. It says clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Okay, that's exactly what you need. Clearing away obstacles so you can feel confident and secure in moving. Baby, evolution, earth changes, climate changes, and transformation, baby. You are going through a transformation. You have purification. Water bearer. Okay, water. Purification. It says emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. You have thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. Okay, Spirit is not leaving you behind. God is not leaving you behind, baby, but you just need to wake up, get up, and get with the program. Get with the program. Okay, get with the program. Now, last, not the least, okay, baby, we have the good old Pisces. Oh, oh, oh! Pisces, what's up? What is up? What's up with your Pisces? Okay. What is up with your Pisces? Pisces. Three of Pentacles, okay? The partnerships are strengthening right now. Knight of Cups. I feel like the partnerships may be also getting ready to take off. And this could also just be new commitments that you're ready to make. This could also be business deals as well, Pisces. This is really good energy. Because it feels like your hard work is finally paying off with the Ten of Brooms. It feels like you still have a little bit more to kind of push through, weed through, fight through. But it honestly feels like your hard work is truly paying off because you have the Ten of Pentacles coming right behind it. Also, it feels that a lot of your stressors may be it feels like they're more so lifting off of your shoulders. And I'm also feeling like if you're like in debt or something, or you're kind of having a hard time paying something, or you were just kind of late, it makes me also feel like calling the people, talking to the people will also make the transition easier, where you'll be able to avoid some of the things. The thing about it is, don't avoid it. If you don't really have it, be vocal about it. Be very vocal about it. Don't put yourself in a worse situation trying to avoid. Now, you have the Hangman card here. Interesting. If you're in the midst of kind of like helping somebody and you feel like you're doing the exact most, but you're doing it because you're feeling like a good person, that's good and all. And I feel like you should continue to be a good person, but for some reason, I'm feeling like you're doing it to get something back with the Seven of Cups. Or honestly, somebody could be making you feel like that. It feels like somebody is trying to trap you or obligate you into something that you're not really sure if you belong with, but it doesn't also feel like you have like really the strength to put your foot down and say no to this person about it. And I want you to be really, really careful because I don't want you to fall into a situation you truly don't want to be in, Pisces. So be very aware of that. If it don't sound right, don't do it. If it don't sound right, don't do it. Don't go along with it. Yeah, if it don't feel right, don't go along with it, because it makes me feel like you may find a way. And mind you, this isn't going to be with everybody, but it just feels like the person that you may feel closest to or attached to the most, and you're still a little unsure about that relationship. Or it could just be a business partner that just doesn't really communicate things properly. I don't really feel the business partner one though. Just feels more reflective in a relationship. Feel like your business partner is pretty fine. It just seems like you're more distracted and you're not very consistent right now. And I think that's the hardest part with certain people working with you, or why you feel some people are not like fully dedicated to the dream. That's why they're more so pulling from your energy, and they could be pulling from the wrong energy, something that's more so reflective in your relationships. But that's kind of what that is. So I would just be mindful of what energy you're presenting in your business setting, so you can get more out of that day. Like, learn to kind of leave your home problems at home and your work problems at work. Don't kind of intermix the two. And I know that it's pretty hard, but I want you to do that, because you will get easily overwhelmed if you do not learn to separate. Okay, you have to learn to separate that. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So it does feel like you may be having a little issues with your security. May feel like a little insecure about things. May feel like less confident, like maybe displaying like some symptoms, or just like some what the fuck is that called? You may be displaying some like in like personal insecurities, also low self-esteem. Like, I feel like a lot of people are able to see that, like it's like on your sleeves right now. If you're feeling insecure, I would kind of go sit down and regroup yourself and figure out what's making you feel this way, so you can go back and reapproach the situation with confidence. Okay, that's the only thing I feel as though is hindering you at the moment, because the more you kind of feel less confident about the situation, the more you start to lose faith in it, and you start looking for an alternative route or an option, because you're starting to make yourself believe that this option isn't it for you, especially because you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. But I don't feel like it needs to get here, so don't let your mind take you to that spot, because you have the Five of Machetes. Don't let your mind put you really into that place. It doesn't feel like a good space for you to be in. It truly doesn't. You have development. Feelings and sensations come back. I don't know how many times. Solar plexus chakra. Leap of faith, okay? Leap of faith. And this leap of faith feels like it's more so for yourself. Like, choose you. You have archangels and ascended masters. You. Okay? And the thing about it is, every time you ask a question, the answer is absolutely shown to you. You just have to be confident in the answer that you're receiving, and literally act accordingly. Act accordingly. Because the only thing that's holding you back is yourself, Pisces. I'm sorry to say it, but the only thing that's holding you back right now is yourself. Nothing or nobody else. Nothing or no one else. Let's give you some more cards. Yeah, you're going to go through a very significant change, but I feel like you need to be open and willing with this change. Just go along with it. And usually you don't have an issue of doing that anyway, but just try not to overthink it, because anything that happens right now is happening because it's supposed to happen. It's time for you to really transition out of this situation, out of this loop of a life cycle you're in. It's time. Okay, it's time to explore. It's time to get into some brand new things. It's time to do some new things and be the person that you've always wanted to actually be. This is not it for you. So please, no, 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 no. Don't do it. Do not do it to yourself. Purification water comes back out. It says emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. You also have hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Ooh, cute. You have harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. Cute. You also have a hidden gift. It says sadness, an ending, a new beginning. Okay? So that was the reading for all 12 signs. If this resonates with you, please make sure you like and comment on the post. Share it out. Other than that, I will be getting on to do some free readings. So I'll see you in the next live.